Okay, guys, so welcome to our weekly 30. That's what we're calling it. We figured this would be a great way for us to just get together and go over some tips and to just really be able to dial in so you guys can be really successful, especially during the Go Fast bonus period, okay? So I'm just going to start by introducing myself for those of you that don't know. My name is Tina. I'm 34 years old, and I'm from New Jersey. I've been in this business I started in June, so I think it's about 8-9 months that I've been with It Works. When I started this business, I was working a full-time desk job. I was working at a staffing agency, and I hated it, okay? I was miserable. Crying in the bathroom all the time. Felt like I was stuck where I was. I felt like a hamster on a wheel, okay? Every day, same thing, monotony over and over, and it just got to a point where I needed something different, okay? Working my butt off, only to be broke after payday, barely being able to pay bills. It's not the kind of life that I wanted to live, and I knew that I was always worth more than that, and I wanted more for myself and for my son. I have a 10-year-old son named Jaden. I'm a single mother, so I've been doing it my whole life by myself financially. It was always very, very tough, okay? Me and Natalie actually met about, like 6 years ago on Instagram. Okay, social media, okay? You meet people on social media. These are real relationships, right? So I met Natalie 6 years ago. We hit it off. It was like on a post. We were very into health and fitness. We just connected in the comments, and we've been best friends ever since. And me and Natalie always joke about it, but if you were to look up skeptic in the dictionary, you would see me and Natalie's faces, okay? Skeptic. We wanted nothing to do with Herbalife. We wanted nothing to do with Kyra Beauty, Unique, any of those companies you see on social media pushing products. Huge skeptics, okay? Natalie actually joined this business first, and I thought she was crazy. I thought she was totally insane. I thought she lost her mind. And, best friend, I told her straight up, I said, I think you're freaking crazy. What are you doing? And she just basically said, just trust me, like, this is amazing. And of course, me, rolled my eyes, still thought she was insane, okay? And I may be stubborn, but I'm not stupid, okay? So, I looked at everything that I was going through, and I'm a very firm believer in the fact that things happen for a reason, okay? So every single one of you guys are here for a reason, right? And I was always open to that. And I said, you know what? Natalie's doing it. I'm tired of my job. I'm tired of crying all the time. I'm tired of being broke. Let me just give it a shot. And I did. And I built my business while working a full-time job, okay? Taking care of my son. Jaden has ADHD. And at the time, he was having issues in school. It was a very rough time for me, okay? So I was able to build my business while working a full-time job. And I was able to quit my job after 4 months, and I now do It Works full time, okay? Anything is possible with hard work and dedication, okay? And each and every one of you are worthy. So Natalie's gonna unmute herself, and she's gonna take the reins for a few.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to have all of you here. Sorry, I was just posting a Snapchat. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Natalie, and I have been with the company for now about 10 years. 10 months, 10 years. Okay, it feels like 10 years because I feel like this is my home, okay? So if that tells you something, then I'm a lifer. Okay, so I was approached by a couple different people about the wrap and about the business, and I just didn't want anything to do with it, like Tina said. I was not about it. I came from a personal training gym background, so I was like, diet and exercise only. It's because I didn't understand. I didn't know what the wrap was. I didn't know what it did, and it wasn't until the right person, right timing kind of happened where a girl asked me, to do it, and I had just been booked for a photo shoot. So I said, you know what's the worst that could happen? Let me try it. I loved it. Had awesome results. That's why I'm such a firm believer that anyone can wrap, because you can use it, anywhere, and anyone can take the benefits from it. So I got started with it and just kind of did it part-time. I was bartending, doing personal training, had some clients, and just kind of, was all over the place. And It wasn't until I went to a One Team One Mission in September, I want to say, of last year, that I really kind of caught the vision and heard stories of top income earners and what the business has done for them. So going to an event is definitely life-changing. If you look on your Wired app, everyone should have that downloaded too. You can see the events at the bottom, and that is literally what did it for me. So like we always say, you got to show up to go up. You guys are obviously here for a reason. And if you could get to an event, get to an event. For those of you that haven't been to the conference yet, it is life-changing. That is just a whole nother story. But we do have the green carpet coming up, which is also like a mini conference. And I believe it's in Florida too. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much my story. It's just, I just kind of started, doing it part-time, and now we are completely rewired. Johnny and I do this full-time from home. At first, he wasn't really for the business. He said, okay, babe, you do your thing. I'll support you. And it wasn't until I had a comma in my paycheck when I got my Ruby bonus that Johnny was like, oh, so it does work. I'm like, yeah. So that's kind of when, he started paying more attention to the business and what I was doing. And then we both kind of, went full force with it. So pretty much it for my story. Tina?
Awesome. I love hearing you talk about it. It brings back such memories. I'm like, yeah, I was so nasty to her. Like,
I think I had to ask her like 20 times to join.
And I told her to go somewhere every single time, okay? But all it takes is one, and that one time that she asked me, consistency, okay? She got me, and I'm so glad that she did. I'm forever thankful. So, okay. First team meeting that we're having, guys. So we're just kind of just rolling with it, okay? We took some notes. We're going to go over some key points. And I really, really hope that everyone has pen and paper, because you're going to want to take notes, okay? So if you don't have pen and paper, go ahead and grab something to write with, and some paper to write down some notes. And I'm just going to talk about the first point that me and Natalie 100% agree on, as far as something that's very, very important, okay, for your business, right? Everybody has goals, you guys, okay? And I know for me, there was always things that I wanted out of life, okay? Like, yeah, somebody could ask me, like, what's your dream home? What's your dream vacation? What's your dream car? What's your dream this? And I could say, oh, yeah, I want this huge house, and I want a pool, and I want this, and I want that car, and blah, 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 okay? I'm going to tell you right now, this business, it forces you to dream bigger, okay? And as you go through this business and you promote and you grow as a business owner, your dreams and your goals are going to change. So I know a couple of you guys have been here for a while, okay? So you were here a couple of months ago when Mark challenged us to get our dream boards together, okay? So some of you might have your dream boards together, and I'm just going to show you mine because I have it. It's not on the wall yet because I just moved, but you have to have a dream board, okay? And this is my dream board, and it just has specific things that I want, when I want to, hit a rank, how much money I want in my bank account, that kind of thing, okay? So what we always say is a dream that is not written down and put in front of your face is just a dream, okay? You guys need to have your dreams set out in front of you every single day. It needs to be staring you in the face, okay? Every single day, because it's a constant reminder of what you want and what you're doing this for, okay? So if you do not have a dream board done, I'm challenging every single one of you on this Zoom, you guys have to get that done ASAP, okay? Because that's going to be the driving force for everything that you do. When you're sick and you don't feel like messaging people, when you don't feel like getting out of bed, okay? You're going to remember those dreams because they're going to be right there in front of you, and it's going to be calling you to get up and get to work, okay? So dream board, very, very important. I know Natalie and Johnny have theirs right behind them, okay? Right behind them, you guys. It's very, very important because, like I said, this business is going to force you to grow, okay? And as you grow, your business is going to grow. Your dreams are going to grow. You're going to be crossing things off of that dream board, and you're going to have to put more stuff on there, okay? And it's an amazing feeling. One of my dreams was to move to Florida. Me and Natalie joke again all the time, okay? Because years ago, she knows that this is a dream of mine, and that's why she's laughing. I was like, I want to move to Florida. I've always wanted to be in Florida. Ever since a young child, my best friend moved to Florida, and I missed her. We've been friends for like 22 years, and I always wanted to move to Florida. And Natalie's like, just do it. And I'm like, but I can't. I'm a single mom. I'm this. I'm that. I'm blah, 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 blah. Excuses, right? So you're going to, as you grow your business, you're going to realize that nothing is out of reach, okay? Absolutely nothing. And that's probably going to be something that's very, very trying for you guys to get to believe, okay? Because it's hard to believe that, you know, you can accomplish way much more than you think you're capable of, okay? Dream board. You guys got to get that done ASAP, okay? Natalie, you want to add anything to that? You good?
I just wanted to think on goals and writing them down, especially like rank wise. If your goal is to go Ruby, write that on your mirror so you look at it every single day. This will keep you on track. If you're having a bad day, if someone's mean to you, if someone says something, you know, that puts you in a funk, once you see that again, like, I don't know if you guys seen when I promoted a diamond, I showed everyone my my mirror. I had, you know, no excuses. You are worthy. I am diamond. And I look at that every day. And that's what helped, you know, push me and keep me focused. So right now I changed it to double diamond. And, you know, if your goal is to go diamond, if your goal is to go ambassador, write that on the mirror, and that will keep you focused and, you know, looking at it every single day. And then as far as like other goals, I'm trying to find my notes. You know, write down your short-term goals, your long-term goals. Like, what do you want to make with this company? Where do you want to see yourself in 3 months? You know, things like that, because without a plan, then where are you going? You know, you got to have a visual of that every single day to kind of keep you on track. Got to have direction, Johnny, just, yep. You're still muted, Tina.
All right, so that's an awesome point, you guys. You need to write down a number, okay? Me personally, myself, I want to make $20,000 paychecks by the end of the year. By Jaden's birthday, September, I want $20,000 paychecks. And guess what? Because I have that number in my head and I'm fixated on it, I know where I'm going. And I know that you know, in order to get there, it's going to take what? It's going to take my consistency and hard work and effort. So, you know, you have to have, it's like a roadmap, you guys. You need to have a point of where you're pushing towards. So write down a number. And nothing, like I said, is out of reach. So if you guys want to make, what number is going to help you? 10,000 a month, 5,000 a month, whatever it is, you have to have specific goals, okay? Yeah, so that's awesome. Okay, so we're good with that, right? We're going to move on. We only have 30 minutes or so, so I like 15 left, so we're just going to speed through this, guys, okay? One thing that I really want to reinforce in your heads, and I know my teammates are probably going to laugh when I say this because I say it to them all the time. I'm like a mama, okay? And as your upline, you know, your upline is there for you. So Natalie is here for you guys. If you have problems, if you have issues, ultimately it's up to you to combat those and to bring yourself down. But, you know, Natalie is here and I'm here. So my teammates come to me and they're, you know, with issues, or, you know, they're having a bad day or whatever it is, okay? And what do I always say to you guys? Nikki, Andrea, I always say you guys have to, right? Self-development. You guys, you have to be working on yourself. Victoria's cracking up with that mask on and it's killing me. I love it. Love it. Self-development, okay? If you're not growing yourselves, your business is not going to grow. Okay, Natalie will tell you that, and she's going to talk about it in a minute because this is something that she's been pushing and pushing for weeks and weeks and weeks. Okay, you have to grow yourselves because where you're headed is a role of leadership, right? You have to grow yourself into that role of leadership before you're actually going to get there. Okay, self-development is huge. It's basically training you to be able to deal with all of these adversities that you're going to face, that we face daily, okay? How many people tell us no? How many people, you know, tell us, you know, their friend tried it and it doesn't work and this and that and, oh, there's no way you're making that much money and, oh, I want to see pay stubs and blah, 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 blah. Nikki, okay? We talked about this earlier. You guys have to work on yourselves because you don't have control over anyone else but you, right? You don't have control over anyone else but you. So your attitude, your mindset is ultimately your responsibility, okay? And this goes in with self-care, you guys. You have to take care of yourselves. You have to take care of your mindset because this business is like 90% mindset, okay? The Secret, okay? Me and Natalie love this movie. I've told my teammates to watch this movie, The Secret, on Netflix. If you have not seen it, it's on YouTube, okay? Go on YouTube if you don't have Netflix. Look up The Secret. It will change your life. It changed mine. I was a big bawling baby after I watched it, like crying, because the realizations that you get from that movie are going to change your life, okay? Self-development. And I'm not talking about once in a while, you're in a bad mood. Oh, Tina said I should go do self-development. Ongoing, constant, daily thing, okay? IPAs, my team knows. I spoke to my team about income-producing activities. That's an income-producing activity, absolutely. Because as you're messaging and posting and getting the negativity and the no's and this and that, you had a bad day, your car broke down, whatever, you still need to keep this healthy, right? You need to keep your mindset healthy. So every single day, I gave my team that IPA sheet, things that you need to do daily, and that's basically what me and Natalie are going to get into, okay? If I would stop rambling. Natalie, go ahead and talk to them about self-development.
Self-development is the only reason why I got to Diamond. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I was boxed since September and pushing since September, but I didn't grow into that leader until I started doing self-development every day and took it seriously. You know, I've always been kind of confident and I'm tough. So like I can handle no's, but it wasn't until I started doing self-development every single day that it actually grew me. Like I thought I was good, and then self-development got me up here. So if you want your income to grow, if you want to get to that next level, if you want to promote, you have got to do self-development. You might not understand the importance of it or why, but just trust us, because I've been there and I didn't do it. I didn't think I needed it. I was like, oh, I'm good. Like I know where I'm going. Like, yeah, but no, you need to do self-development. And, we don't say that just to say it. We say it because it's true. Like I've been pushing for so long, and it didn't happen until I started doing self-development every day, literally telling myself, Jade Hooper even says this too, I am Diamond, I am worthy. Like you got to speak to yourself. You got to speak positivity, because the world is filled with so much negativity. Turn off the news. If you're scrolling through Facebook and someone's negative, unfriend them, unfollow them, whatever you got to do. You have to keep this in the right place, so that way you can take it to that next level. And, Carrie's big on it too. That's all her and Kay do is self-development. Find someone that speaks to you, whether it be a preacher, whether it be Tony Robbins, whoever. Just Google self-development and just start listening to some. And if it, speaks to you, then roll with it. Continue doing it. Even watching like other ambassador Zooms. Find someone that you can relate to, and then they will help pour into you and keep you positive and on a right track. It doesn't matter what it is. Even 10 minutes a day, that's all it takes to just kind of set you up for success. So that's pretty much all I have on self-development. We have to answer Nikki's question, and we also wanted to go over kind of like what we do on a daily basis.
Just say something.
What? Yeah, a minute.
Quickly, Johnny D.
We'll talk forever.
It'll be quick. I talk to Tay on a daily basis, just so y'all all know. He's told me the reason why Carrie got to ambassador. If you hear her story, she'll tell you, oh, I hit Diamond. I was at Diamond for a year. She hit Ruby. She was at Ruby for a year. And then she went from Diamond to ambassador in 1 year. Self-development. Only thing. She literally wakes up, and all day long when she's doing everything that she's doing, it doesn't matter what it is, she will put self-development on, from listening to preachers, listening to motivational speakers, and listening to other ambassadors. That is the key.
Got it.
And to be honest with you guys, that's all we do right now is listen to self-development. And that's why I'm boxed for double, and Johnny's promoted to Diamond too, right behind me, because we're constantly doing self-development. So if you have busy schedules, if you have crazy lives, that's fine. Put in one headphone, just listen. You'll retain some of it. You can also, drive with it. Put it on when you're in the shower. As soon as you wake up, when you're getting ready, listen to it. Put it on, really low, even if you got people sleeping in the house. Whatever you got to do, just get it done. Because literally, like that, if you want to go up, you have to do self-development. There's no other question about it. Okay, Tina, you want to talk about what we should do on a daily basis?
Oh, yes. You guys. Okay. Am I not muted? Okay. Very simple, okay? We have the tendency in this business to what? Overcomplicate things, right? We overcomplicate everything. It's simple. I'm going to tell you how we make money and how we're successful in this business. You ready? 2 things, okay, that we get paid for. We get paid and we grow as business owners by signing loyal customers and signing distributors. Write that down, okay? Loyal customers, distributors. That's it. We make money and we progress in our business by building our team, signing customers, and helping our team do the same. 3 duplicatable steps, right? Very, very simple. Stop overcomplicating it, okay? Another thing, very important, you guys, and I know, like, Facebook has been around for years, right? You got the new stuff, Instagram, Snapchat, all that goodness, all right? Awesome building tools. When it comes to Facebook, Facebook has been around for years, okay? I know me personally, I joined Facebook in 2008, okay? What do people do on Facebook? They're at their regular job, okay? If they're not in this business, you're at your job, you're scrolling, just to take yourself away from where you are, right? You're scrolling. Okay, now that you're business owners, you have to rewire yourself as far as how you look at social media. It is like, and I'm not telling you not to be your own person, like you're still a person, you're still Nikki, Andrea, and Capri, Victoria, Jasmine, everybody else on here. You are yourself, okay? And we're gonna get into that later. I don't want you guys to turn into robots. That's not what we are. We're people, okay? We're not salesmen either. We're people that use and love products and help people achieve what we have, okay? Get out of that mindset of Facebook is for scrolling. If you can, and I catch myself still doing this, okay? Scrolling, reading. Oh, look at the video. Oh, look, a balloon. Like, that's not income producing activities, right? I'm wasting time, okay? So you have to have what's the word I'm looking for? Discipline, okay? And you have to be able to catch yourself when you're wasting time and you're scrolling. Stop, okay? It's very, very simple to build your business on social media. First thing you have to understand is that this is social media marketing, right? I say it all the time. Jen knows, Nikki knows, Tori knows. Andrea, I'm sure you already know, okay? This is social media marketing, you guys. You have to be social, okay? So things that me and Natalie do to grow our business, and this is what you guys should be doing as well, okay? So, and these are things that you do every day, okay? Every single day, this is what I do, over and over, duplicatable. Grow my network, okay? If you don't have an Instagram, you're gonna wanna start one, okay? Because the more outlets that you have as far as social media, the further you're gonna go in your business, okay? You have more reach. You can reach more people because on Facebook, there's a limit of 5,000 friends. It's kind of crappy, okay? Instagram, you can get millions of followers, okay? It's a gold mine, okay? I didn't think so when I first started my Instagram, but it is a gold mine. So you want to grow your network. Every single day, you want to be adding people to your market and your network, okay? Because if you don't have customers, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of that, that's your storefront, okay? You need customers to come into your store. So first step of that is to grow your network. Add people constantly every day, okay? And it's not just adding people. You need to be interacting with these people. Okay, social media marketing, you have to be interacting. And I'm not talking about scrolling and just like, okay? Like Johnny did a video on the team page earlier. For those of you that did not see it, go and watch it, okay? Lots of gold on that page for all of you. Sidebar also, you have to be plugging into the team pages, the calls, all of that. So go watch that video. It's not about just scrolling and liking stuff, okay? You have to comment, go ahead. You have to build relationships, okay? Get to know these people. It's not about trying to sell stuff. It is, but it's not about that for them. And if you lead with that sales, that sales pitch or that just salesperson way about you, you're not going to be successful, okay? It's about them. You have to make this business about them. So grow your network, build relationships with those people. You need, guys, this is huge. You have to be consistent. You have to post consistently, okay? There's people on this team and other teams, okay, that will post something today at 6:00 p.m. and I won't see a post from them for like 3 days. And then I get a message, why am I not Ruby yet? Why do you think? Okay? Consistency is key in this business, guys, okay? You have to be all in if you really want to grow this business. So grow your network, post consistently. Messaging people, again, don't be salesperson, okay? Make it about them. Find out what their goals are, okay? If their goal is to lose weight, how much weight do you want to lose? Ask them questions. Do you have any health issues? Do you have any allergy? Like, ask them, are you dieting? Are you exercising? What's going on? When you build relationships with people like that and you make it about them, they're going to trust you and they're going to want to hear what you're trying to sell them, essentially, okay? So build relationships, make it about them. We are not salespeople, okay? We're people that love products and want to help people, okay? And we're in a position to do that. Follow-ups, okay? Again, my team knows I'm big on the hundreds list. You have to have a follow-up list. I write everyone's name down. Don't think, oh, I'll remember. You won't. Because if you're talking to as many people as you should be, there's no way you're going to remember them, okay? So grow network, post consistently, message, follow up, repeat, okay? Very, very simple. Natalie, go.
Yeah, I'm just going to touch on that real quick. So Tina said, write everything down. Don't do my mistake where in the beginning, I didn't write anyone's name down. And I thought that I could handle it all and, I talked to X amount of people and I was like, oh, I'm good. I'll just go through my messages. The business doesn't work that way. We constantly have people in our inbox or we're messaging new people and then stuff gets shuffled and then you lose leads and then that could have been your next rock star. You just never know. So right now I write down everything. I have lists in my notepad. I have a potential LC, potential DT, 2 columns, and I just keep it going. That's it. And then eventually, in a week or two, whenever I'm going to do my follow-ups, I'm going to just follow up with everyone and just send them a message because you never know when someone's ready. And that's another thing, it takes time. I have people that are still on the fence and they're like, oh, I don't know. And I've been talking to them since May when I first started and they've seen my journey. So don't get discouraged if people tell you no, it's just not their time and that's okay. You need customers in a month anyways, right? So you just never know. Let me answer, we only have a couple minutes left. Let me answer Nikki's question. What is one for sure thing that helps close the deal with a potential DT? Okay, so some things that have worked for us, and me specifically, is voice messages, getting them on the phone, and being confident and assuming the sale. If they're already interested, they are interested for life. And I think Pam said that. You just have to we only have about 2 minutes left. So you have to let them know, what they want to know, and that's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't say too much. I used to send paragraphs upon paragraphs. I don't even know how Tina joined me because I thought I probably would have scared her away if it was, back then. So you just have to be confident and just, if they ask, how do we get paid? Say we get paid 5 simple ways or 3 simple ways, and this is how it is. Oh, we actually have 10 minutes left.
We have 10 minutes. Awesome.
Okay. So, just answer what they ask. If you don't know, use us. We've been in this, for a while now, and we've failed. I like to say I failed my way to the top. I used to do stuff so differently and it just did not work. And now I've kind of developed, a system. So I tell my team all the time, send me a screenshot. I want to see what the person's asking you. A, I'm visual, so it helps me formulate the response. B, then I know exactly what to say because this business is very simple. It's very repetitive. If someone asks you a question in a month, someone else is going to ask that same question and you already know how to respond to them. So it's kind of one of those things that it's kind of one of those things that if you use us and we kind of coach you through the response and tell you, I would say it this way, not this way, because this is why, then you'll already know. And then you're going to get more closing and, more customers that way or distributors or whatever. So, Tina?
Yeah, guys, absolutely. And that just goes into like I said earlier, don't overcomplicate things, okay? No diarrhea of the mouth when it comes to conversations with them. If they contact you, like Natalie said, or if you reach out to them, because you'll notice, and I've had it, people will like my stuff, but they won't reach out, okay? As soon as I reach out to them, then they're like, yeah, it's thank God, thank you for messaging me. It's they want you to message them, okay? They're interested. Everybody wants what we have. At one point in their life, somebody wants to grow their hair, their nails. They don't feel good about themselves. They want to lose some weight. They want to tighten up. Every single person, okay, at one point in their life, okay? So if they tell you no now, doesn't mean no forever. It's no right now, okay? Or maybe they don't have money or whatever. But in regards to conversations, don't overcomplicate it, okay? And this goes with talking to potential customers as well as talking to potential distributors. I want to touch briefly on talking to potential distributors, but with loyal customers, you gain their interest, you give them the basics of what they want to know, excitement, okay? Because your energy is going to transfer through your conversations, okay? Always be excited. And let me tell you, and Natalie and I were discussing this earlier, and it's so true, guys. If you're having a bad day, if something happened, okay, and you got people messaging you, wanting to join, wanting the products, but you're in a bad mood, don't you dare answer them, okay? Don't answer them until you are in a better mood. Fix your mindset, fix your attitude before you continue the conversation. And I made this mistake when I was new as well, because, you know, it's like urgency. It's like, oh my God, like I got a customer potential. They messaged me. I got to message them now. No, you don't, because you're busy. See, you're busy. You're successful. Your phone is ringing off the hook. Your email is blowing up. You can't keep up with Facebook Messenger. Okay. You're busy. So do not feel the need to answer them right away, because, okay, they're going to be there because they're interested. Distributors. Okay. I know it's very difficult sometimes, especially when you're new, talking to distributors. Again, don't overcomplicate it, guys. Think back to when you joined this business, okay? For the girls on my team, why did you join me? Okay? Think back to our conversation, okay? Everybody has a why for joining this business, okay? So every potential distributor that you talk to is going through their own struggles, their own, you know, situations. They have a why as well, okay? It's up to us to find out what that why is. So you talk to them, find out what drives them, find out their situation, and what does this all tie into? Building relationships, right? You have to build relationships, because you look at it. When you join this team, what do you have? Look at the screen, okay? Go look at Dream Team. Look at our opportunity, you know, event last night. We have unity here, right? We have a huge support system. We're family, okay? So we're friends. So you need to start building those relationships from the time you start talking to them, okay? Because when they join you, they're going to be family. So it's about building relationships, okay? Find out what their why is, and you need to talk to those people and just, you know, inspire them. And, you know, for me, like when I talk to a single mom, it's like I relate to them, okay? Even if it's somebody going through something that I personally haven't been going through myself, you have to find the connection of how you can relate to these people. And that's a huge part of it. When people trust you, then you've got them, okay? When they trust you, they're going to join your team, okay? So just, you know, I know it's nerve-wracking. And like Natalie said, if you guys have potentials, my team knows, they message me all the time. Sometimes I don't answer right away, but that's what we're here for, to help you guys talk to people. You know, you just have to relate to people, and you know, they're going to join you on their own time, but you don't want to go into the comp plan and this and that and blah, 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 blah. Talk to them with excitement, okay? Like, this is amazing. This amazing opportunity. It's changed my life. You know, I'm going to be here every step of the way with you. We make money so many different ways. Let's get you started, and then we'll jump right into training you, and you're going to know everything that you need to know, because I'm going to train you personally. Okay, make them trust you, and that's it. You don't have to go into every detail. Okay, go ahead.
And that was confidence. See how confident she was? I'm going to help you. I know what I'm going to do with you. You have to be confident in knowing that you can close them, basically. So like when I'm messaging people, I'm like, she's going to want hair, skin, and nails. She's going to sign up. Like, tell yourself that they're going to sign up, that they want this product, that they need this product. And then it literally, it's law of attraction, the secret, guys. It does happen. Another thing I wanted to touch on is, my mind just went blank.
3.5 minutes about, Nat, just so you know.
I know, and I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. This is my favorite, newest tool that I use to kind of help me profile people and close deals. Okay, so this is, Nikki, for your question too. Personalities, learn them. Figure out what yours is, figure out what the other ones are, and then eventually you'll be like, oh, she's a red, she's a green, she's a yellow, and then it just helps you relate to them so that way you can close them. So real quick, I'm a green and a red. I like to know all the details, all the facts, all the info, how much money can I make? Reds like money, greens like all the information, yellows like to help people, and then blues like to party. So you can bring up wrap parties to them. So that's why it's kind of important knowing, because then you can use different points of our business to lead with. Like if someone's—
Yellows are turned off by money.
And yellows are turned off by money. So if you start telling a yellow how much money they can make, you're going to lose them. So that's why it's kind of important to know what personality someone is. So in a sense, yes, you're kind of judging them, but it's just going to help you close the deal. I feel like that's been huge for me. I posted the personality test in the Dream Team. You can just search personality and it should pop up. There's also a PDF that I can send you if you want more info on it. But that's definitely been huge in just kind of knowing how to talk to people. You know, this is a business where we talk to people. So if you can perfect your craft with what you say and what you don't say, then you'll have a better success rate. Even to this day, you know, Johnny will send me screenshots. How would you answer to this person or whatever? And, you know, I'll just help him walk him through it. So, you know, like I said before, we're here for you guys and use us. And, you know, we have no problem with getting on a three-way call. You guys can ask Jasmine. We just had to spend 30 minutes with a red on the phone answering questions about It Works stocks. Okay. People ask the craziest thing. So that's it for me. Tina, any closing words?
That was great. Guys, sometimes I have to hold my tongue because you guys know that my team's laughing because they know, like, I'm very passionate and I want each and every one of you to succeed, okay? You guys are all worthy, okay? You guys are all worthy. You are more than capable of achieving every single thing that you're going to put on that dream board of yours. Find your why, okay? When you have a bad day and you want to have all these excuses in the world, I have like a no excuses kind of outlook towards this, okay? I was signing people up when my mom was getting brain surgery, okay? I just drove across 6 states. I moved. I was signing people up. If you want this bad enough, you're going to get it done, okay? No excuses. You guys are all amazing. You're all worth it. We thank you so much for joining in. We can't wait till next week. Push, you guys. Go fast, okay? You all deserve it. Diamond and above. Let's do it, okay? We love you guys. Now get to work.